When you're serious about gaming, every second counts. Your hand-eye coordination is so finely tuned at this point that you start to notice the lag between your game controller and your console, and even between your console and your TV. I'm Donald Bell, and in this episode of Top 5, I'm counting down CNET senior editor David Katzmeyer's list of the 5 best HDTVs with the least amount of input lag. It's a rating only gamers will appreciate. 50 to 60 milliseconds is about average, but the TVs on this list all measured under 40. Starting off at number 5, the Panasonic TC-P50S60, which also happens to be the highest rated TV on this list and clocks in at just 34.1 milliseconds of input lag. It's a plasma TV, which means great deep blacks, but a slightly thicker design than you'd find on an LCD. Now the 50-inch model comes in at around $700, which is a great value. The only bad news is that they cut some corners with the inputs. Only 2 HDMI connections on the back, so if you're a multiple console type with the PS4 and the Xbox One, you'll have to invest in a switcher box or just pick a side already. Number 4 goes off the beaten path a bit. The BenQ W1070, a projector. The BenQ tops CNET's list of the best budget home theater projectors. For $1,000, you could be playing Call of Duty on a screen the size of your wall. Lag time comes in at just 33.7 milliseconds, which is twice as fast as some of the TVs we've tested. Of course, having a life-size Lara Croft in your living room might not be the best thing for your social life, but what you do in the dark in the privacy of your own home is entirely your business. Just stay away from the connectimals. For something a little more inconspicuous, how about number 3, the Vizio E500i-A1. Now this is the least expensive TV on this list, with a 50-inch model priced at around $650. It's an LED LCD, so there's less power consumption than the plasma or the projector, but since it's direct lit instead of edge lit, it's still pretty thick compared to those razor-thin TVs we see these days. Still a great value, and it comes with Vizio's full suite of smart TV apps and content. Input lag is a swift 32.2 milliseconds, which is fantastic for the price. But that's still obscenely slow compared to number 2, the Sony KDL-55W900A. Here's a TV from a company who knows a thing or two about high-performance gaming. 19.7 milliseconds of lag time, along with a stunning, insanely thin design and arguably the best picture quality on this whole list. The bad news is, this one's gonna set you back around $2,300 for a 55-inch TV. That's about $1,000 more than our editor's choice TV, the Panasonic TC-P50S60, so you're kind of a sucker for buying this thing, especially when you figure out what our final pick is. So here we go, the number 1 TV for gamers looking for the least amount of input latency, the Sony KDL-55W802A. Look familiar? It's practically the same design as the last Sony, only this one comes in at $1,600 and comes with a more aggressive gaming mode that ratchets that lag time down to 16.9 milliseconds. That said, if your gaming obsession has brought you to the point where 16.9 milliseconds makes an impact, you seriously need to go for a walk. Maybe even change into some clean clothes or brush your teeth. There could be some real people out there. So there you go, 4 TVs and 1 projector that may or may not make you a better gamer. You can see David Katzmeyer's detailed list over at CNET.com, and for more top 5s like this, top5.cnet.com. I'm Donald Bell, thanks for watching.